Hey guys, welcome back to another Redneck Weekly. We are back after scouting out this spot here, dropping that protein. It's only been a couple hours. I just come back a couple hours later. I'm gonna do an evening hunt. I got my permission slip signed from the wife, and we're gonna come on out here and check it out. So we're gonna drive on in slow, see if we scare anything off. It'd be nice if I cleaned the windshield. Nothing running off. Well, that was uneventful, so we are going to go ahead and hop on out and probably start sweating pretty quick because, you know, bow season. Not exactly cool weather here in Texas. So let's get all set up and we'll be right back. Redneck Weekly. Oh, and I finally did get all the ingredients for the game camera. We needed a T-post, which that's back yonder, for the game camera. So now we're set. Not a very far walk for the action, apparently. So bunch of seeds in that poop. Look, lizard. I'm just gonna walk around that. I don't fit with the crossbow. Hear how loud I am walking up in here. And then we get right here. Nice and quiet. Till you pull something. We're not gonna make anything fancy here. We're just gonna use this shrub and drape this across both. So. So, again, I show up with no memory card, I thought, but I checked my pants pocket right here, memory card. Alright, we'll go ahead and get that game camera set up. Alright, it's official. I am sweating. It is hot in this mid-October. My first time out in the woods hunting since last deer season, and I haven't even shot a pig, y'all, in over a year. So if y'all followed my channel for a while, you'll know that that's a little unheard of. But with the way things are going in life right now, it looks like we'll be able to do this a little more often. Anyway, so the reason I broke a sweat so quickly here is I went over there. I thought I was videoing, but apparently we had some technical difficulties and the camera didn't record. So anyway, I just knocked a 6.5 foot T-post in the ground over there so I could put my 360 game camera on it. But I have to set the date and time, so I figured I'd do that while it's sitting over here and not standing over there near the feed. I'll flip the camera around so y'all can see what I'm talking about. T-post here, feed here. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and sit down and get set up and be quiet for a minute and see if we get any visitors this evening. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the strategy of what I plan on doing out here on properties that are hunted by nobody and have little to zero pressure. I'm very selective on how and when we go about harvesting. I don't like to educate the herd, so what I mean by that is if I'm out here and I'm ready to shoot a deer, I like to shoot the ones that come in solo. I don't like shooting them whenever you got 6 or 7 of them around, just because the rest of them that saw that one getting shot, they may be a little smarter and maybe they'll start looking up in the tree or something or another, but point being is when you're hunting a low pressure area, normally the deer that you see, they live there, right? Because there's nothing there to scare them off. So they stick around, they're creatures of habit. So they don't do a lot of traveling. One thing in particular about these deer is we're hunting technically in town. I mean, we're on plenty of acres here, but we are in town, so the deer that are here are used to people, and they're not necessarily as scared of the smells of what someone would typically have out in the woods, because we're right here by the highway. There's a neighborhood being developed not too far on the front part of this property. But yeah, out here where it's nice and quiet, we're just going to take a look. And I did bring the crossbow today, but even though today's my first day out here, my real plan was to shoot some stuff with the camera and get some good footage for you guys. So hopefully it pans out that way. We'll see what happens. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all share and subscribe. Redneck Weekly. Getting roasted by mosquitoes. They haven't really been biting me, but they're everywhere. And I just started getting bit by them. And I couldn't find these in my bag. And I wanted to tell y'all about this because it's a pretty good little tip. Thermocell. Okay, so it's odorless. This thing heats up on butane. Put these little pads on a little warmer thing, and yeah, it repels mosquitoes, like a 12-foot diameter. So not playing around here. We gotta hurry up and get this thing going. Jeez, yeah, literally you just take it, slide that on the little heater. Mine's really foggy because it's really old, but yeah, you see how it's lit up inside there? Yeah. There you go, yeah. So anyway, this will keep the mosquitoes away from me, so I'm just gonna hang this bad boy right here. And in a matter of 5 minutes, I will be mosquito free. So pretty cool little trick. And has really no effect on the deer. So same thing with pigs. Pigs or deer, they don't really care about the smell. So I've been downwind with that going and shot a doe. So it's all good. Anyway, y'all, so Redneck Weekly, we're gonna sit out here and wait a little bit longer until the sun goes down. We'll be grooving when the sun goes down, because that last 30 minutes is like the Super Bowl. That's it. We'll see what's going on, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, well, it's getting a little bit to the end of it here. We still got a couple minutes of daylight, but I really wanted to just say thanks for y'all checking out my channel, and just make sure y'all share and subscribe to this, because we didn't have any luck this afternoon. But to be fair, I was out here banging around not even 2 hours ago, setting a T-post in. But typically that doesn't really matter, especially for the amount of poop that we saw earlier today. So there should be some deer coming through. I'll have that game camera set up tonight whenever I get out of here, and we will see what's on that, go from there, do some recon work. I'm excited, guys. It's been a while since we got out here and done something like this. So Redneck Weekly. Guys, we got a lot going on, so y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. There's way more to come for this hunting season. I'll be adding some of the game camera pics to the upcoming videos. y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to the Instagram. That's at redneck_weekly, and that's got some pictures of what's going on with my truck. I'll be posting some videos of that motor swap. We're doing the LQ9 6.0, pulling it from an Escalade, and that's going to go into my truck and give us a nice little horsepower increase. So Redneck Weekly, y'all stay tuned.